Greetings and welcome. How are we all feeling today? We all know that forgiveness is incredibly important because it gives us a chance to grow and move on and to experience life without having grudges, without having to hold on to pain. And forgiveness is such a wonderful thing because remember, forgiveness is generally not about the other person. It's more about you, your own closure and your own healing. And we feel good and relieved when people forgive us because it gives us hope, as if there's a second chance. And that is the beauty of forgiveness, is the ability to mend and grow. But what happens if you are holding a grudge against yourself? What happens if you are so self-critical of the things that you've done in your past? What about the things that you can't move on from and that still haunt you or traumatize you to this day? And it's important that you start forgiving yourself, because when we forgive ourselves, we foster a healthy inner relationship. We foster good mental health. And it's so important that we forgive ourselves for our shortcomings. Remember, we are only human. We make mistakes. Things happen. Life is difficult. We become emotional, and that's okay. And even if you hurt someone and you can't apologize, at least apologize to yourself and forgive yourself for the things that you have done that you wish you really didn't do. And if you practice more forgiveness within yourself, you'll find it easier to get along with yourself, to manage your thoughts and your emotions. And you'll find it easier to have a good relationship with yourself and being able to hold on and let go when necessary. So forgive yourself because you deserve that grace. We are all human and it's okay. But without forgiveness, there is no hope. There is no promise of moving forward. There is no promise of mending. And that's why forgiveness is so important. And a lot of people just wish they would be forgiven. And it's something you can extend. Even if you really feel that you don't want to forgive this person because they don't deserve it, it's for yourself. Forgiving yourself is for your own mental health, for your own mental well-being. Remember, we are all just imperfect human beings. We make mistakes. We make bad decisions. We do things that we heavily regret. But if you don't forgive yourself, then you can't learn from the experience. You can't grow from the experience because you're going to constantly self-criticize and hold yourself back. And understand that when you've done something, it's done. You can't reverse it. You can't take it back. You can't change that moment that has passed. So the best thing you can do is to do the opposite of what you regret you did in the future, and you do the opposite and you mend your ways going forward. And that is the best way to have forgiveness and to extend forgiveness as well. And forgiving the self requires the utmost amount of self-love. You have to really want to build a relationship with yourself. You have to, because if you don't have self-love, you can't forgive. You can't forgive yourself because you feel that possibly you don't deserve that forgiveness, or that you're a horrible person, or that you're a failure. But those things are not true. The first step that you take towards healing is forgiveness, acknowledgement and forgiveness. And it is the only way to move on and connect with yourself. You cannot connect with yourself if you do not have a good relationship with yourself. You cannot foster a healthy inner relationship. And it's the only way that we can move on is through forgiving. And it's the best way to be able to get in touch with who you are on the inside and what makes you happy, and to express your inner child. And at the end of the day, when you forgive yourself, you find your self-esteem improves, because you don't feel like this horrible bad person or this failure anymore. You see yourself as an imperfect human being that is doing their best, that also makes mistakes. So remember, you are unique and valuable. Take care of that beautiful person. Stay strong wherever you're from. You are worthy.